Alrighty, what's up, you motherfuckers? Peter Gilmore here for my second and final video of the night. This time on Killer of Demons 669. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like this video and hit that subscribe button down below on this channel and all my other channels. Follow me on Twitter as always and share this video all over the goddamn internet. And most importantly, tap that bell, turn on all my notifications so you never, ever, ever, ever miss an upload. And so hopefully YouTube can send out my to you. You get notified when I go live or when I do a video. So you'll be the first ones to watch. And if I go live, you'll be the first ones to come in the chat and chat with me about wrestling or whatever the topic is. Open forum. That's all I gotta say about that. So hit the bell, get notified, subscribe to the channel and my other channels as well. And if you're on social media, hit me up on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. That's it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on this late Friday night, like I said, it's my second video. Check out my latest rant on the PG Rants channel. I ranted about that senile old motherfucker Vince McMahon, who came down with an edict today that he said that anybody in the WWE that does Twitch, YouTube, Cameo, or any third-party thing, basically YouTube, Twitch, and Cameo. I don't know about Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. I don't know about that. That they have cease and desist in the next 30 days, or they will be fined, suspended, or fired. So people like Adam Cole, Mia Yim, Asuka, AJ Styles, maybe Xavier Woods. No, because he does up, down, down, but that's his own business. So I don't know if Xavier Woods is going to get hit with this fucking shit. But all those people I mentioned are going to be gone from YouTube, Cameo, and Twitch, which fucking sucks. I love watching Adam Cole on Twitch, and I'm starting to watch AJ. There's a couple other people in the WWE that have Twitch that I don't know about. Asuka has her Kana-chan TV YouTube channel. Mia Yim has her own YouTube channel. I assume other people in the WWE have their own YouTube channels, and now they're going to be down, so they're going to lose a lot of subscribers, a lot of followers, ton of money that they get from donations. It just fucking sucks because Vince doesn't give two shits about his fucking company, because he's saying that if they do it, it's detrimental to the company. Bullshit, Vince. Bullshit. They're doing it to get back to the fans. They want to make some extra money on the side. That's why they do Cameo, so they can get some extra money. So maybe they can give to, the different charities like Connor's Cure and Make-A-Wish Foundation, shit like that. You don't think, Vince? I think you're getting dementia. You're slowly getting dementia and Alzheimer's, motherfucker. You need to go. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not saying anything. Just get the fuck out of WWE. Let your good buddy Paul and Shane and Stephanie run the company. Just retire and get the fuck out already. We should make WWE a sinking ship right now. Except for NXT and Smackdown, which I'll get to in a minute. Which Smackdown has been starting to get a little bit better every last couple of weeks. I mean, especially this week, gotten way better. Way better. So we'll see what happens with that. So check out the rant down below. Leave a comment. Share the video all over the internet. Even send it to Vince. I don't give a crap. Because Vince needs to know what the fans think of this stuff. And I assume that people like Adam Cole, Asuka, and Mia Yim and maybe Xavier Woods might do a video about this. I don't know. They'll probably have something to say. But I think it's gonna matter because Vince is gonna like, well, if you don't like it, you're gonna get fined, suspended, and possibly fired. And I hate to see that happen to like like Mia Yim, Asuka, Adam Cole, AJ Styles. You know, it sucks. They have to end their social media stuff. That sucks. You know, if YouTube said you can't use other, you know, you can't use third-party sites like BitChute and Dailymotion or Vimeo or you know other sites that do video sharing. They said that to me. I was like, fuck you. I'm gonna just keep doing YouTube. I don't give two shits. You know, I know that may or may never happen, but you know. No, like I said, if I was working for WWE and Vince told me that, I would say, fuck you, Vince. Fire me then. And lucky for Rusev, he can still do his fucking Twitch channel. Lucky for Rusev. But people like Lana can't do TikTok no more, Lana. So your career is fucked. So go shake your ass somewhere else. Just shake it on Twitch for Rusev so you can get banned again. Fucking idiot. That's all I gotta say about that. So check out the rant down below and subscribe to the channel and give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and most importantly, share the video and hit that bell to get notified. And that's all I gotta say about that. All right, on this late Friday night, September the 4th, 2020, or if you're watching from somewhere else, it is now September the 5th, 2020. Start of the Labor Day weekend is here, and I hope you all have a good and safe Labor Day weekend. Don't drink too much. If you're gonna go to the beach, most people are gonna be going to the beach, or they're going somewhere else. They'll be going down the Jersey Shore. They may take a trip to Florida. I don't know what they're gonna be doing. But be safe, wear your mask, social distance, and don't forget to wash your fucking hands. Because we don't need more people getting this fucking virus that we already have. You have almost 200,000 deaths in the United States due to this fucking virus. You know, we don't need any more. We need to start getting that number shrinking. We have to shrink that number by the time December hits. By the time the late fall hits, which is going to be in a couple weeks. I think it's 17 days actually from today. I think the autumnal equinox is, or when fall starts, I think on the 22nd or 23rd. So I'll be going through fall, and then when the winter hits, and on December the 20th, I think it starts. The winter's going to start. The flu season is already starting. So go get your flu shot now. Don't wait till December. Don't wait till January of next year. Just get it now. Because if you don't get it now, you're gonna be up a creek. Because you could get the flu and the coronavirus at the same time, and then you're really fucked. You may not come out of the hospital. You may be dead. God forbid, you know, you get both of them. You know, that's why I gotta worry about my parents. I gotta worry about my relatives. I really gotta worry about, you know who? The Mrs. Rosa. I really gotta worry about her. You know, because she's got diabetes. You know, she's not well, Rosa. She's not well. She's got health problems. She's got a ton of shit going on. It's not, it's not good, and with her age right now, not good. My health is not good either. So, but I'm trying to do different things and try to get more healthy and live a better lifestyle. But I still eat garbage and drink garbage. I don't drink a lot of water. I don't drink juice. I don't have any. I don't eat fruit. I don't like salad, so I don't eat salad. I can't really eat it. I would eat a little bit of lettuce, but that's it. I can't I can't really eat salad. It just makes me sick after a while. But, you know, I'll have fruit here and there, but other than that, I eat a lot of junk food like pizza, McDonald's, Burger King, Subway. I just had Subway today. I had a sensible dinner tonight. You know. I had a little bit of turkey tonight. Gave some to my cat. Then I watched Smackdown, and that was it. And I'm now having a little bit of a. These things are fucking awesome. If you go get them at your local store, you're fucking awesome. I have a bag. I just gotta open it. I'm about to finish this thing anyway. I'll finish it later. And that's that. All right, enough about that bullshit. Ladies and gentlemen, on this late Friday night, it is time for your late night Smackdown Live review for September the 4th, 2020, from the Thunderdome in Orlando, Florida, at the Amway Center on Fox. And I haven't said this in a while about SmackDown, but SmackDown was fucking awesome tonight. It was good tonight. Not epic awesome, but it was fucking good tonight. Lots of storyline progression going into the next pay-per-view, Clash of the Champions. Lots of stuff going on. Main event was kind of meh. Opening segment was great with Roman and Paul Heyman. I'll get to that in a second. Great women's tag team title match between Sasha and Bayley and Shayna and Nia Jax. And then the aftermath with that was freaking shocking what happened with you-know-who and you-know-who. That was kind of shocking. But we saw it. I thought it was going to be the other way around, but, they really kind of swerved us a little bit with that. But I'll get to that in a minute. And like I said, the chat room's open. You can, come in the chat and we'll talk about SmackDown. We'll talk about AEW All Out coming up tomorrow night, which I'm going to do a review late tomorrow night when I get home from work. So we got that on the Peter Gilmer YouTube wrestling channel. And then that'll be it for the weekend. And if anything does come up, well, I got to work Sunday and on Monday, so I may not be getting videos up Sunday and maybe Monday. Well, Monday late night, I'll do my Raw review. So whatever happens during the weekend, I might talk about it on my review early on, or I might do a separate video like a couple of days after that. But we'll see what happens with that. I got a lot of long hours to work this weekend. Really Sunday and Monday I got to work really long hours, which sucks. But I got to make the money you wish you had. And Monday I'm getting time and a half. So and that's all I got to say about that. So let's get into SmackDown. Like I said, it was a pretty damn good show. A lot of people saying this SmackDown was decent, wasn't great. People giving it 5.5, giving it 6. That's your opinion. I thought this show was a solid 7. Solid 7 out of 10. It was very good. Like I said, lots of storyline progression. And we got a match for the Clash of Champions. We got actually maybe two matches for the Clash of Champions. The Universal title match and maybe the SmackDown tag team match. But we'll see what happens with that as we move on to Clash of the Champions Gold Rush. They're calling it now. That's what they call it. Clash of the Champions Gold Rush. Go figure. I don't know. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's not waste any more time. So we start off the show with a recap of Payback, basic Universal title match with the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, and Roman Reigns, Mr. Cockfist himself. And what happened with the ring imploding, and then Roman Reigns comes out, signs the contract, and then basically beats the crap out of Bray Wyatt, spears Braun Strowman into hell, then he pins Braun Strowman to win the Universal title He comes out with Paul Heyman to solidify his heel turn. So we're gonna hear from Roman a little tonight, but so we get most of that. So we get that at the beginning, and then we go to the Thunderdome in Orlando, Florida. We start off with Roman Reigns, the Universal, and Roman just stands there like a statue, like really intense, really just staring a hole right through you. And then Heyman gets on the mic. He doesn't do his usual shtick like my name is serious, which kind of surprise. Sometimes you never hear the side of Heyman. So Heyman comes out and gets on the mic, says that just when you thought I was out, they pulled me back in. And he's like, let's not make fools of ourselves pointing out people pointing the fingers at his Reigns corrupting Heyman. Why? He talks about being fired from his job on Raw, so he brings that up. Said he was gone, tossed aside, thrown into obscurity. He's like, why would he do that? Because they did the same damn thing to him that they did to Heyman. So that's what the league, thanks to this fucking virus, and then 6 months later he comes back. Go figure. Anyway, he's like, where's my thank yous and appreciation? He talks about through life-threatening illnesses, Roman delivered. Nobody bothered to say thank you, to offer any appreciation. When he needed just a little time off. And he's like, what did he do with the title? Then he brings up Bray Wyatt, the Fiend. He says a Fiend is not born to reign as champion. A Fiend does fiendish things. Then he brings up Braun Strowman, a monster. A monster isn't born to be champion. A monster does monstrous things. Then he says, imagine turning on Fox News with a big star in the WWE, and all he does is great choice. Really bashing Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman. He says Roman, as our champion, has always been defined by what the WWE claims to be: family, tradition, legacy, the responsibility and accountability. That is who Roman is. He talks about the triple threat match on Raw to determine who will be the challenger at the Clash, but SmackDown's gonna do a fatal four-way. The winner will be the sacrificial lamb to Roman at the Clash, and the names don't deserve to come out of his or Roman's mouth. He's gonna leave that to be hyped up by Anderson Cooper and Carmella's latest boyfriend over there. Oh, give it to Michael Cole and Grace. How call Michael Cole, Anderson Cooper, and then said Corey Graves, Carmella's latest boyfriend, because Carmella and Corey Graves are going out. So that was a really good shot to Corey Graves. So fuck both of them. So anyway, then Heyman tells us this one time, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as special counsel to the tribal chief Roman Reigns. That's interesting to say that. Imagine said that in his with Brock Lesnar, the tribal chief Roman Reigns. But he said it really serious. I like it. So Roman grabs the mic, says he's a man of his word. He did exactly what he said he was going to do at Payback. He signed a contract, wrecked the Fiend, wrecked the Monster, and he left. Then he says at the Clash, he doesn't care who he faces. He will slaughter them all, and this is his island. And when you have this kind of power, all you got to do is show up and win, which is now trademarked. That's because there was a story that they trademarked show up and win, which we didn't know who was going to be. Now we know it's Roman. Now he has his own shirt, show up and win, which you now can buy at WWEshop.com, so go get it. So he says, all you got to do is show up and win, and we got to believe that. So very good promo from Roman and Paul, very serious. So now we have the start of the Roman Empire, the heel version of Roman Reigns. I still don't know what they're gonna do with him. I still think fuck it up somehow. WWE fuck it up somehow. But anyway, it's a pretty damn good promo. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. And we'll see who does battle in that fatal 4-way match to see who faces Roman at the Clash. And that's that. So like I said, 3 out of 5, and we move on from there. So we go to break. We come back. We see Roman Reigns by himself. I guess Paul went somewhere. I don't know where he went. Maybe he went to ringside and told Corey Graves to go fuck himself, and Michael Cole to say the same thing. I don't know. But Reigns is by himself. He runs into Jey Uso. Jimmy's still hurt, or banging Naomi at home. I don't know. Roman says it's like I've been busy. I haven't gave you a call and all that stuff like that. Jey says the whole family has been proud of him, but he wants to know what are you doing with Paul E. So Reigns like, I got this all under control. Everything's fine. Everything's in line. Don't worry about it. So Jey offers assistance if he needs someone to watch his back. I got you. Then he offers. Then Roman's like, okay, don't that's nice. We'll talk later. And then he leaves, and Jay's like, can we go out for steak later? I guess they're gonna go to Applebee's or TGI Fridays, maybe. I don't know. I get a steak rare. No. But yeah, they'll probably get. I don't know what they did after the show tonight. Maybe they went to TGI Fridays or Applebee's to get a steak dinner. I don't know. Maybe they went with Paul. I don't know. Maybe Paul went with them. I don't know. I don't know. But if you're Corey Graves and Cole, you feel like shit right now. Anderson Cooper earned. You got owned, or as we say in the business, pwned. P-W-N. Eat shit, Michael. Eat shit, Corey Graves. You got buried by the promo king, Paul Heyman. That's all I gotta say about that. Fuck you guys. That's that. All right. After that, we get to match number 1, a number 1 contenders match to see who faces Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura for the tag team titles. We had Miz and Morrison. Hey, ho, ho. Taking on Heavy Machinery, Otis and Tucker. We see Otis and Tucker come out first. Otis has the Money in the Bank briefcase and the little lunchbox in the, I don't know what do you call that. His lunchbox that has probably like a turkey sandwich in it. I don't know. So the match was decent. It wasn't that great. It was what it was. We start off with Otis slamming Miz on. Miz fires back with some hard rights. Otis tackles him, then tags in Tucker. So they beat down Miz. Tucker covers for a 1 count. And they're just beating the Miz and Morrison down as all the way down. Miz tags in Morrison, but Morrison came in, got his ass handed to him by Otis and Tucker. And they clear the ring. And that's big. And we go to commercial. We're back. As always, the heels come back during the break, but we don't see it. Miz and Morrison have Tucker in the ring, looking for the tag. And then Tucker does a front roll over both of them. And gets the Otis comes in, beats the crap out of Miz and Morrison. Sends Morrison into the ropes, gets popped and then slammed down. Otis tries for a splash, missed it in the corner. Miz then clips the leg as Morrison kicks Otis in the head. So Miz and Morrison then go at it. And, well, they don't go at it. They beat up on Otis for a little bit. We get a boot to the face from Morrison for a near fall. Morrison then whips Miz into Otis, but Otis moved. Then he sends Morrison to the outside. He hits a spinning neck breaker. And Miz comes back with some kicks to the chest. But it doesn't work as Otis is hooking up, brother. And Otis' Miz sends him flying over his head. Morrison comes in to help, but he gets tossed over as well. Then Otis squashes both men in the corner, and they fall like dominoes. Morrison goes to the outside. And Mike Cole's like, oh, this is great! Jacking off to Otis. then as Miz all the way in the corner, like right near the edge of the corner. Then it's a caterpillar, and he hits the elbow. Otis goes to the second rope, hits the swagger bomb or the Vader bomb, whatever you want to call it. Then he pins Miz 1, 2, 3, heavy machinery, get the win, which felt like a squash match. But I think you knew who was going to win anyway. You already did an 8-minute match, a squash match. Match was like, it wasn't that bad. So I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about it. So, heavy machinery get the number 1 contenders slot. They will face off against Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro. Probably at Clash of Champions, and I could probably see heavy machinery getting the belts. Who knows? And let's put it for that. Afterwards, John Morrison grabs the Money in the Bank briefcase and takes it to the back as Otis and Tucker look on. So I don't know what's going to happen with that, but we'll see what does happen. We see what does happen later on, but I'll get to that in a minute. So we get that. All right, let's check if anything happened. Okay, chat room's still open if you want to come in and chat about Smackdown or anything else. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. With Drew Gulak and the Lucha Jobber Party, Kalisto, Lindsay Dorado, and Gran Metalik. He says it's Xavier Woods' birthday, so happy birthday to Xavier Woods, your boy, Xavier Woods. And he says he's in the building, but we never saw him. So we see the Lucha House Party. Obviously, they like cake. I don't know. Biggie says when he wins the Roman Reigns, he says he's ready. We'll see what happens with that. We find out during the broadcast, during the match with Miz and Morrison and Heavy Machinery, that's going to be Big E, Sheamus, Frank Cor, and Matt Riddle at it to see who will face Roman Reigns at the Clash. It's probably going to be Big E, right? Wrong. I was wrong. As a security guard comes up to Big E, and he tells Big E that Xavier Woods just arrived into the building. So Big E takes the cake, goes outside into the parking lot, and then he turns to the left, and he gets attacked by Sheamus fella. He drops the cake. Damn, that was good cake. That cake had a family. So anyway, he starts beating down Big E right near the in the parking lot, right near the metal gate. Then he hits a boog kick. Then he slams Big E's face into the hood of a car. Which I don't know what kind of car it was. So I care less what kind of car it was. Then he starts, slamming his head into the hood of the car. Then he gets on top of the and we see Pat Buck and referees trying to stop him, but Sheamus picks up Big E in like an air raid crash, and he hits White Noise onto the windshield, smashes it to pieces, and Big E just lays there like he's dead. So, and Cole saying, "Oh, this was a setup. This was all a setup." Shut up, Michael Cole. No shit, it was a setup. So we get that. So Sheamus leaves, and then we see we go to break. We come back. EMTs are putting Big E on a stretcher, and then we see. So I gave that part 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we come back. Caleb Braxton says that Big E has suffered major lacerations to his back. Though we don't see any blood. Anyway, then Sheamus walks up, Like he's like, well, I don't know what happened here, and says it's difficult to watch, yet he can't seem to take his eyes off it. Kay's like, was this an ambush? Shane was like, I was just minding my own business and did what any other man could do. I was just defending myself. Bullshit. Seamus doesn't know anything about Xavier Woods. Maybe this is some bad info. He then says, if you want to grab the brass ring, you got to stay focused. He says he's already thinking about beating Riddle and Corbin. And Piggy's probably thinking about laughing and dancing. He says that's sad. This could have been the biggest night of his career, but he let his old friends drag him back down. But he's not going to dwell on it. He's going to move forward. And I was like, I got to go. And then he leaves. See them putting Biggie on the stretcher as Adam Pearce and Pat Buck and referee EM's work on Biggie. So Biggie's out of the fatal four-way, and now they're gonna scramble to see who happens with that. But I think you know who might take his place if you've been following along, and if you're not, well, sure, you'll find out anyway. So I gave that segment 2.25 out of 5 stars, and that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So we'll see. I know some Biggie feud and they might have a match at the Clash. I don't know why, because every match is gonna be a title match. So maybe after Biggie comes back from this, which will probably come back next week, or maybe the week after. But we'll see. Xavier Woods will come out next week and try to defend Biggie and Sam. But that's what that next week. New chick named, I believe her name was Elise something. I think her name was Elise, but it doesn't, not Kayla, not Charlie Caruso, or anybody else. We get this new bitch. I don't know where they got this chick from. Basically, she looks like she didn't know what the hell she was talking about. So she interviews Sasha and Bailey. Well, Sasha ranks up, boss, and Bailey, don't give me a hug. And so she brings up the girls losing the titles at Payback, and she mentions Sasha lost the Raw Women's title, and they talk about the tag team title match coming up. So Sasha's like, who do you think you are? I'm gonna slap the shit out of you, new chick. I was like waiting for that to happen. But anyway, Bailey says before Payback, they'd never seen Nia and Shayna as a team. They couldn't prepare, but now they know they see them as a team. They know who they are, and they're gonna win back the belts tonight. And Sasha's like, damn right. And then the new chick says, well, Shayna, you out. And then Sasha's like, you think? Say, this is the greatest women's champion in history, and we're pioneers. And she's a pioneer and the first ever all women's Grand Slam champion. She's a role model. Most importantly, she's Mike's friend. And no matter what, they changed the game. Like EC3, wrong. Anyway, so they said they're gonna get back the belts, and we'll see what happens with that. So yeah, so I gave that segment 2 out of 5 stars. Was what it was. Now Sasha basically giving the new chick, giving her a receipt because she didn't know what the fuck she's talking about. Oh, you lost 3 times. Who do you think you are talking like? Sucks to be the new chick or the new guy or whoever. It just sucks. That's all I can say about that. So we'll see what happens with Bailey and Sasha as they take on Nia and Shayna in a rematch from Payback, and we'll see what happens with it. And we move on from there. All right, there we stayed backstage. We still there. Come back from break. We see Adam Pearce, who cannot control security. He's speaking to Caleb Braxton. He says that Big E will not be in the match tonight, but there will still be a fatal four-way. And then we see Paul Heyman come in and talk to Adam Pearce. He's like, "Can I talk to you for a minute in private?" So we'll see what that's all about. We never find out, but it is what it is, and that's that. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars, and move on from there. All right, then we get to match number 2, the women's tag. This was a good match. Back and forth they went, do everything. It was just a pretty damn good match. Not epic match, pretty damn good. Starts out with Bayley and Sasha sending Nia and Shayna to the outside. They go for stereo baseball slides, but they get grabbed and then get thrown into the barricade a couple of times as we go to break. Come back, Shayna has Bayley in the corner. Nia with a big splash in the corner to Bayley. And then Shayna comes in with a knee. Nia covers her for a near fall. She grabs Bayley by her hair. Bayley tries to fight back. Nia gets on her shoulder and drops to a knee. Gets a near fall out of that. Nia tosses Bayley across the ring like she's nothing. Then she hits the ass attack in the corner. She got a big ass. Then she hits another one. Then she has a half Nelson face. Nia sends her into the corner very hard. That's what she said. Nia covers for a near fall. Tags in Shayna. Takes down Bayley. So they're going to work on Bayley for most of the match. Shayna locks her in a hammerlock. Pushes on the elbow. Bayley turns into it. Shayna pulls the leg back. Puts her boot to the shoulder at the same time. Bayley had a roll apron to break the hold. Bayley then kicks from the apron. Shayna kicks Bayley in the side. Tags in Nia. And they're still working on Bayley, but Bayley clips the knee, tags in a hot Sasha Banks, because she is hot. Sasha comes in. She hops up and over and then hits a knee to head. Then another one. Kick to the back of the head. She swings with the knee right into the face. She goes all the ropes, hits the knees to Nia. So Sasha and goes to the top rope. She dies with Meteor for a near fall. Then Nia comes back, has Sasha on her shoulders. Sasha goes to the apron. Nia tags in Shayna gets the tag. Sasha kicks her off. Nia's on the apron. Sasha kicks her. Tags in Bayley. Sasha slides under ropes. Tries for a powerbomb off the apron. She grabs Nia, and Bayley comes in with a sort of a Gilmore cutter, not really a cutter, like a Stone Cold Stunner to Nia, and that stuns her. Then Sasha powerbombs Nia on the ground. So that lays out Nia for most of the match. Then she hits Shayna with running knee to face for a near fall. Then Sasha Bayley going back, beating the crap out of Shayna. Textbook wrestling 1-on-1, tag team wrestling 1-on-1, back and forth tags, just taking Shayna out. Shayna comes back with a coquina clutch on Bayley, but Sasha with backstabber covers for a near fall. Then tags in Bayley. Sasha spins Shayna around. Bayley to the top. She hits the semi-elbow drop for a near fall. As Sasha Bayley like, what are we gonna do? And can I call you right back? I'm busy. I'll call you right back. Give me a couple minutes, all right? All right, bye. Ladies and gentlemen, the missus called. wants to nap. That's all I can say about that. So anyway, so we get back to the match. So Bailey drops the elbow for a near fall, and Bailey rolls Shayna over to the apron, tags in Sasha, who hits a sliding dropkick to the arm. Shayna then is put in the corner, and on the outside, right near the ring post, Sasha runs. Shayna moves, and Sasha hits the ring post. I mean, she slammed her knee into the ring post. Ow! That had and you could hear it in the next county. Crazy stuff. So Sasha's screaming in pain with her knees, and Bailey kind of showing concern. Bailey then is on the apron. Banks pulls herself up on the apron, and Shayna's there. Banks hangs her up, and she's seated in the corner. Banks goes to the top, tries to fly for the knees, but Shayna sends Sasha into the ring post again. Then she clips the back of the knee, so really working on that injured knee and leg. Sasha gets up really slowly. She kicks the leg out from Sasha. Shayna drags Sasha into the middle of the ring, tries for a submission move, but Sasha rolled off for a near fall. Shayna then punches Bailey, turns back to Sasha, steps on her leg over and over and over and over again, and Sasha's screaming in pain. She turns Sasha on her stomach. She locks in a modified cloverleaf, and Bailey comes in. Shayna tries for the double submission like she did on at Payback, but Bailey gets out of it, hits a back suplex for a near fall, and Sasha transitions into the bank statement, and Nia Jax takes Bailey off the apron from the other side, gets in the ring, hits a kick to the back of Sasha, and then Shayna gets the hot tag to Nia. Nia grabs the leg, locks her in a stretch muffler, but Sasha rolled through with a sunset flip for a near fall. Nia then grabs Sasha, puts her in a fireman's carry. She goes to the top rope or the middle rope, looking for maybe a super Samoan drop, and Sasha lowers her pad and pulls Sasha down. She helps Sasha up. Shayna then runs, slams her down, and Nia goes to the top rope and hits a really sloppy crossbody on both of them. You feel bad for the titties. Might have to. Well, I don't care about Bailey's titties. I mean, I'm worried about Sasha's titties. I might have to come and rub them later on. That's another story for another time. And she pins both Sasha and Bailey 1, 2, 3 to retain the tag team titles. Match was pretty damn good. It gave 5 out of 5 stars. But great match. Back and forth they went. I think this was better than the match they had at Payback. Good rematch. And that was that. Afterwards, nice 15.5-minute match, too. They went pretty long, so it is what it is. Afterwards, EMTs come in the ring to check on Sasha. And Bailey's like, be careful, hurt her. She's like, they might not hurt her. Be nice. So that we go to break. So we come back from break. The EMTs still checking on Sasha. And Bailey's just there, concerned for her best friend, as we hear Mike calls like, "Oh, this is serious. The boss is really hurt here." Like, shut up, Cole. We don't need to hear you. You don't need to hear your concern. Shut up. Sasha and they try to touch Sasha's knee. Sasha's like, "Get the away from me!" And I think she did say that, but I don't know if they bleeped it or not. She's like, "Get away from me, don't touch it." But they're like, "Well, we're trying to help you." And she's like, "Get out of my face. Get out of my face, man. Get out of my face." And she shows them all the way, even a referee. Bear's like, "Get the hell out of here." She tries to help Sasha stand, but Sasha rolls her knee, then back on her back, so she can't put any weight on her knee. So Bailey helps her get her over the apron, and and down to the floor, but oh no! Bailey turns on Sasha. Well, we didn't see that coming, did we? So she attacks Sasha, kicks her right in the face. Then she sends Sasha into the steps. Then she sends Sasha into the ring post, brings Sasha back to the steps, swings, and she just starts slamming her knee on the steps a bunch of times, stomps on the knee. Sasha's screaming in pain. Then she shoves Sasha, then tosses her face first into the barricade. Then she lifts Sasha, sends her in an apron, and puts her in the ring. Bayley lifts Sasha up and shoves her into the corner and stomps away at her over and over and over and over again. Then she grabs Sasha's boot, then she kicks to the back of the knee, drags Sasha over to the corner, slams her head into the mat. Then she looks at Michael Cole, and then she goes outside. And she's like, "Oh, say boss time now, Michael Cole." And then Michael Cole's like, "Why? Why are you?" I mean, he wasn't even concerned. He's like, there was no passion. It's like you hear from JR, it's like, stop this, God damn it, stop this. No, none of that. I mean, if I was doing it, I was like, stop it, stop what you made your point. You know? And she hits another move to the knee. She grabs a chair and locks the leg in the chair. Sasha kicks away at it. Bayley gets back up, running knee to Sasha's face. She grabs Sasha again, slams her down on the mat. She drags Sasha over the chair, trapping her face into the chair. So she's about to Pillmanize her. And then we hear Michael Cole's like, it's like, no, don't do this, no, please, no. And then Bayley hops top rope with a boot to chair. I mean, I was like, if I was trying to do trying to imitate Michael Cole, but I'm not really. But I mean, I'm trying to do my best commentary, and I went, no. If I was doing commentary, I'd be like, no, please, for the love of God, don't do this, please, Bayley, have some. Came off the rope. I went, no. And then when she hit the chair, I'm like, I would do my best Joey Styles. I'm like, oh my God, Sasha is broken in half. Somebody get some. Somebody gotta get the EMTs. Get her out of here. No, that's what I've done. Michael Cole has shown no compassion until right after Bayley grabbed the chair, and then she Pillmanized her. That was it. So no function for anything. I think Vince was probably screaming in his ear. It's like, cut it, oh, we're gonna fire you. And then Michael Cole's like, no. And then he started up with these, showing compassion and showing, basically, talking. I'm like, what the fuck, man? You always say boss time. Now you have a big hard on for Sasha every time you say boss time, and when she comes down to the ring, you get a big Woody in your freaking pants, but you can't have her because she's mine. So yeah, so Bayley Pillmanizes a crap out of her. So now that's the seeds have been planted. Now what's gonna happen next week? I gave the Aftermath 3.5 out of 5 stars. Just fucking sick. I didn't see Bayley turning on Sasha. I thought Sasha might turn on Bayley, but I mean, and then they would lose the match, and then Sasha would just start yelling at Bayley, saying, I'm tired of this, blah blah blah, and then maybe I would have saw Bayley, attack Sasha from behind, but it is what it is. But Sasha got attacked by Bayley, got laid out, got Pillmanized, just got the shit beat out of her, and then EMTs come in, and they put Sasha on a stretcher, and that's it. And then we go to commercial. So, like I said, all that I gave 3.5 out of 5 stars. And that's that. And that's it. Oh, we got somebody that is imitating my girlfriend. Go fuck yourself, motherfucker. That's all I gotta say about that. You are out of here. And pretty soon you're gonna be going to jail for imitation. So go fuck yourself, motherfucker. Goodbye. That's all I gotta say about that. And we're gonna move on from there. And we will move on from there. And that's it. So fuck you, motherfucker. And that's it. All right. After that, we come back. Somber Michael Cole, wondering why all this went down. Then we see Sasha getting put into the ambulance as Cole and pondering why Bailey. Obviously, you know why she did what she did. She's tired of Sasha. What do you think? Tired of Sasha being the blueprint, the standard bearer, and all that shit. She's based on a bigger heel than she is now. What do you think, dumbass? And that's all I gotta say about that. And we're gonna move on from there. And that's it. All right, that's it. So I gave that little segment 2 out of 5 stars. All right, then we get back to some normalcy. We get we come out, we hear the music of El Generico, ole, 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 ole. Oh wait, I'm sorry, Sami Zayn. I get those two mixed up. Sami Zayn comes out with his Intercontinental title that really he didn't lose. So Sami comes out as Greg Hamilton says, "Please welcome Sami Zayn." And Sami's kind of offended about that. And he's like, Don't you forgot, you see the belt here? And he starts really giving it to Greg. And Greg's like, well, I didn't have it in my notes. So Sam was like, all right, who's running this show? Who's running the floor? And he grabs the headset, tells Marty, not Jannetty, Marty, not McFly, Marty in the production truck, that when the graphic was up, did you have the me with the IC title? Was it included? He's like, why not? Oh, it wasn't in the notes. Oh, I see a pattern here. You're not taking me seriously, so we're gonna redo it. He's like the best in the world, Shane McMahon. That whole crappy shit that happened last year, or the year before that. I don't know. It was the year before that. Whatever. And that's basically it for that. Then we hear the music of Jeff Hardy, dude, the Intercontinental Champion. He tells Sami if he wants a shot, all you had to do was ask. So Sami's like, that's kind of confusing, because I'm the champion. I don't need to ask you for anything. In fact, you need me. And then we hear the music of they don't want none. They don't want none. AJ Styles comes out. He wonders how they could parade around with the title knowing that he's the uncrowned champ. Just like, oh yeah. Nope. This is not how it works. And then AJ with a cheap shot to Jeff. Sami's holding back a little bit as he's looking on. Then he joins in the beatdown. AJ then kicks Sami in the head. Goes for the Styles Clash, but Jeff turns around, hits the twist of fate. Then he hits another one for Sami for good measure. Oh, he tries for one on Sami. Sami shoves him in the corner. He hits the hell of a kick to Jeff, laying him out. And that's pretty much all I can say about that. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. So I think at the Clash, we're going to get a triple threat match between Jeff Hardy, AJ Styles, and Sami Zayn. And the winner becomes the true Intercontinental Champion. And we'll see what happens with that. So it should be a good match at the Clash. That's what I think is going to happen. And we'll move from there. That's that. All right, let's get back to some chat. We got a little bit of chat after that, imitating that fake Rosa was in the chat. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself and go suck my fucking dick. That's all I gotta say about that. Oh, we haven't seen this guy in a while. Thomas Herrera, where have you been, my friend? He says F. F what? F him? Yeah. F that imposter? Yeah. Fuck you. Don't worry. Pretty soon, I will. Now, there's imposters of me all around this fucking website. Don't worry. I will get them taken down. Don't worry. Because imitation is a crime, motherfuckers. And you can go to jail. So if you want to go to jail, go be my guest. He says, wow. Yeah. Wow. Fucking idiots. Fucking idiots. They're trying to take me down, but they're not. They can't. They can't because I'll come back. And that's all I got to say about that. And I think I know who that fake one was. I think I know. I have a good feeling about it. But I'm not going to say who it is. Fuck you. That's all I got to say about that. And we're going to move on. So, like I said, we're going to see, AJ versus Jeff versus Sammy for the Intercontinental title to see who the true champion is. And we'll probably see that at the Clash of the Champions. And that's that. And we move on from there. All right, they were informed that Jey Uso will be replacing Big E and will be in the Fatal 4-Way match coming up next. So we see that. So yeah, Jey Uso gets in. Obviously, you knew that was coming if you saw the second segment with Jey and Roman. Blah blah blah. So you kind of knew that something was going to happen with Jey and Roman. So get that, and we move on. All right. Then we see a really strange video package showing some chick in red shoes, but we don't know who. People saying it's Eva Marie. I hope not. You know, there's rumors saying that Eva Marie might come back for WWE Evolution 2. Please, please don't. Let her do her porn. I don't give two shits what happens with Eva Marie. Fuck her, man. She was boring. Fuck Eva Marie. I don't even want her to sniff the WWE anymore with her boyfriend's like the lead singer of Live. You know the band Live. I alone had you. You know that song. Or Pain Lies on the Riverside. All those great songs by the band Live. Pays to be a DJ, you know those songs. So anyway, so we get that. So I don't know who she is, but I'm thinking maybe a repackaged Lacey Evans. I don't know. Or maybe it might be Carmella. I don't know. But she has some nice legs. Then again, it could be somebody ugly. I don't know. We'll probably get more of this coming in the next couple weeks, and then we'll finally find out who she is. But if I had to take a guess, it might. Some people saying Chelsea Green, though I thought she was going to be in Retribution. So maybe it's Chelsea Green. Who knows? That's all I'm going to say about that. But we'll find out in the coming who that person is, and that's all I got to say about that. And we're going to move on from there. All right, then we head to the back with Otis and Tucker. Otis still has his little lunchbox, and he's not even worried about John Morrison taking his money in a briefcase. Tucker's like, find Morrison anywhere. Otis says, I don't keep my contract in the briefcase. I keep it in my lunchbox. So Tucker's like, I wonder what's in the briefcase. So then we head over to Miz and Morrison. So Miz is like, well, just because you have the briefcase doesn't mean you are the Mr. Money in the Bank. So Morrison's like, I beg to differ there, my friend. Then he opens the briefcase, finds a stapler and a turkey or ham sandwich, and he tries to go eat it. And Miz is like, no. Morrison's like, just it's a good sandwich. So I don't know what's gonna happen with that. Maybe Otis fights Morrison, and the winner gets the money in the bank briefcase. So we all know it's going to be Otis. Come on. That's all I can say about that. Just more stupidity. And that's all I can say about that. So I gave that 2 out of 5 stars. And we're going to move on from there. And we move on. All right, then we go to the back. We see Roman Reigns in the locker room. And then Jay doesn't owe him anything. He owes Paul. Jay says he's going to win the match. Then we're going to turn up at the Clash of the Champions. It's going to be a banger. Blah, blah, blah. He's Roman tells Jay to get one on his own time. Good luck with that. And that's it. Ends that segment. So I give that 5 out of 5 stars. And we move. Then we get to the main event. Fatal 4-way. Matt Riddle taking on Sheamus fella and Boring Snorting Corbin and Jey Uso. But before that, Matt Riddle comes out. And then Corbin comes out on his throne, basically saying this shouldn't happen. This is blatant nepotism and how Jay doesn't even belong in a match. Then Matt Riddle runs around Corbin, and I felt bad for the people holding that freaking trying to get it down. Couldn't even do it right. Fucking extras. It is what it is. They fight into the stage, then back down the ramp. And this fella comes down, attacks Matt Riddle, sends him in Corbin. And while this is going on, Riddle and Sheamus are going at it in the ring. Kicks from Riddle, turns into some right hands to the back. Sheamus. Corbin sends Jay into the barricade, and we go to break right before the bell. So that's that. Then we come back. We get a little small edition of the Firefly Fun Sad Panda. He says he's down in the dumps, but next week we have a brand new friend coming to the Funhouse. And I'll see you next week. Bye! I wonder who that could be. Let me take a wild guess. Alexa Bliss. And that's that. So I gave that 2 out of 5 stars. Speaking of Alexa Bliss, we see Nikki watching on. And then we see the Rambling Rabbit in the background, if you didn't notice that, watching them. Alexa comes up with her pigtails and that little string of hair, like that little dreadlock of her hair, and she looks like she's a complete mess. And she's like, "I'm sorry for breaking your mug last week, and I'm just asking for forgiveness." Nikki's like, "Okay, I give you," and they hug. And that was basically it. And Alexa looks like she has a smirk on her face as Rabbit's like. So I think you know who's going to be on the Funhouse next week. So we'll see. So completely no, I think it's going to be a level. I wish Nikki Bella, but Nikki Cross, and then they're going to have a feud. That's probably be going on to Smackdown. Not going to happen. I don't think it's going to have a match at the Clash. So we're going to get Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross in a little feud, and we'll see what happens with that. And we move on. All right, then we get to the main event. All right, we still get to the main event. Match was all right. Nothing great. Jey Uso, it's a super kick, sends him to the outside. Sheamus rushes out, and Jay sends him out. Riddle then rolls up Jay for a near fall. They lock up. Goes for a German suplex. Jay lands on his feet, almost lands outside the damn ring. Corbin then grabs Jey Uso, pulls him to the outside. And then Sheamus hits a tilt-a-whirl, turns, beating the crap out of Matt Riddle. Corbin with the right hand knocks Jay off the apron. Sheamus with a big right to the midsection. Then a right hand from Corbin sends Riddle to the ropes. Riddle holds on, hits a kick to Corbin, sends Sheamus over the top rope. And then Baron Corbin hits a spine buster for a near fall. As Jay breaks up the pin. He eats a clothesline after that. Then he gets covered for a near fall. Sheamus comes back in with a knee to the back of the head of Jay. He grabs him, hits an uppercut. Matt Riddle is then on the apron, gets sent right back down to the floor. Coleman comes in with a right hand to Jay, so they're going back and forth, beating up Jay, and then Matt Riddle. Jay comes back with a right hand whip, and then he gets whipped into the ropes. Jay kicks the chest. In comes Matt Riddle to slap the chest of Sheamus, and punches he punches rights and lefts to Sheamus. Jay with a spinning kick to Corbin, and then they hit stereo forearms, but Corbin hits deep six to Jay, and then Sheamus hits Matt Riddle with the Irish Curse backbreaker, and both men get a near fall out of that. And then Sheamus turns on Corbin, takes him down as we go to break. We come back. Sheamus has Jay in the corner, in the center of the ring, I should say. Hits a snap suplex. And Jay gets on the apron. Sheamus punches Baron Corbin off the apron. Kicks and pulls out the arm of Jay. He hits a Jay's still on the apron. Sheamus grabs him for the clubbing pose on the apron. He goes for a fireman's carry, but Riddle's there to kick Sheamus in the face. Goes behind Corbin, knee to Corbin, and then Riddle hits some strikes to Sheamus, hooks up, and they hook up, and he has the suplex and then a running kick to face. Then he hits the Broton. Then he locks up from behind, hits a German for a near fall, and then transitions into a triangle choke on Sheamus. Riddle then starts beating down Sheamus with some elbows to the head, goes for the pin, gets a 1 count. Sheamus powers out, sends Riddle down with a modified spine buster for a near fall. Riddle gets up, and Sheamus grabs the leg. He locks in the Irish cloverleaf. Then he had to relock it in. Jay's in the ring, hits a super kick to Sheamus. Corbin comes in. He rolls up Jay for a near fall. Then he goozles him, tries for a choke slam, but Jay lands on his feet. Then a kick to the midsection, an uppercut to Corbin. Then he hits the Uso ass attack. Then he kicks Riddle, kick to Sheamus. So Jay Uso's on fire. Super kick to Corbin. And everybody's outside the ring as Jay stands alone. Hits the ropes, looking for a suicide dive, but Corbin hits him with an elbow. And then Sheamus and Riddle attack Corbin, sends him into the crowd, near the virtual crowd. They turn on Jay. And Jay flies from the ring onto both men. Corbin grabs Jay from the other side of the barricade, hangs Corbin up on it, and then hops over and gets grabbed. Corbin sends Jay over the first row of fans. And then Corbin sends Matt Riddle in the ring. He grabs him to the end of days. Riddle gets out of it. And Sheamus with a bloke kick to Corbin. And then Matt Riddle hits the bro to sleep on Sheamus. He goes to the top rope, hits the floating roll. Looks like he's about to win the match. But then we see Jay Uso come out from somewhere in the stands. Goes to the top, hits the big Uso frog splash. Goes to the pin. 1, 2, 3. Jay Uso picks up the win. And he will go on to the Classic Champions to face his cousin Roman Reigns for the Universal title. So we get that. So match was all right. I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. Not a bad match. But Jay Uso getting the shot, I think, was kind of predictable. I don't think the match is going to be that great at the Clash. But yeah, at least Jay Uso finally gets a major title shot, besides being, in a tag title match. So finally he's on his own, gets a title shot. Thanks to his thanks to his cousin Roman. Blah blah blah. No, Jimmy's like, what about me? No, you can go fuck Naomi for all I care. I don't care. So Caleb Braxton gets in the ring. Wants to know how opponent getting the opportunity is for Jay. Jay says, yes, sir. And he tells people that he made the family proud too. He tells Roman it's lockdown, and he says, welcome, you know the rest, to the Uso Penitentiary. And that's it. So that ends the show. And that's pretty much it. So congratulations to Jay Uso. He will probably be losing to Roman. And at the Clash, I think that's coming. But Jay will probably put on a good match, give Roman a nice, good match. But I still think Roman's going to easily beat Jay Uso. Then I don't know who's his next challenger going to be for Hell in a Cell. I don't even think they're saying he's not going to even be at Hell in a Cell unless they change their minds. So next time we see Roman, he'll be at the Survivor Series, which he'll probably be in on a Survivor Series team on the Smackdown side. And then the Raw side will have Maybe Drew McIntyre be a captain. Maybe Randy will be on that team too. I don't know. And then for NXT, we'll probably get, I don't know, Finn Balor or maybe Adam Cole, baby. And then we'll see what happens. And who wins the brand, who's the superior brand at the Survivor Series. Last year was the NXT. As they won, I think, like 6 matches or something like that. So we'll see what happens this year at the Survivor Series. And if I had to put a guess, I would maybe it's gonna be tough between SmackDown and NXT. Now SmackDown's got Roman now, so I think maybe SmackDown might win this year. But you never know with Adam Cole. Maybe Killer Cross comes back from his injury. They got Ciampa, Gargano, and some other guys that could be on that team. So it's going to either come down to SmackDown and NXT to see who is the superior brand. And I think SmackDown with Roman is gonna win the brand war at Survivor Series, and that's that. And we'll see what happens with that. But at the Clash, getting too ahead of myself. But at the Clash, we're gonna get Jey Uso and Roman Reigns for the Universal title. Might be a decent match. I'm not looking forward to it that much. But at least Jey Uso finally gets a major title opportunity. See if he can deliver on it. But I still think Roman's going to win easily. I think it's not going to be a long match. I think Jey will put up a good fight. And then Roman will beat him. I have this little thing in my back of my mind that Jimmy's going to come out and turn on his brother. I have this little feeling. But I don't think it's going to happen. I wouldn't be surprised, but if it does happen, like Jimmy comes out and he gets jealous. He's jealous of Jey getting the title shot. He beats him up. Roman gets the pin with the spear. And then, the next SmackDown, Jey comes out and wants to know why Jimmy did what he did. And then Jimmy and Jey have a feud leading to Hell in a Cell, which that match will probably suck anyway. And then the Usos break up. There's no tag teams. There's no tag teams on SmackDown. All you got is Shinsuke and Cesaro, Miz and Morrison, and Heavy Machinery. And if you think about the Usos, that'd be 4 teams. And the Lucha House Party make it 5. 5 teams revolving around one stinking belt. Great tag team division there. And on Raw, you got nothing. You got nothing. You got 2 teams. Well, actually 3 teams. Street Profits, Andrade and Angel Garza, and the Viking Raiders revolving around one belt. Because they released the AOP today. Great job. Because they were going nowhere anyway. Another team from NXT that gets fucking wasted. Just like TM61, Shane Dorn and the other guy, I don't know his name. The other guy got hurt, and they really broke up TM61 when they were about to win the tag team belts. It sucks to be them. They broke up DIY, Ciampa and Gargano. They broke them up. We all knew they were going to break up anyway. And there hasn't been really any tag teams that have come up from the main roster that have done good, besides maybe the Street Profits. But basically they're in three other. They got 3 other teams going around the belt. That's it. It's horrible. The tag team division is fucking horrible in the WWE and on NXT. All you got is Breezango with the belts now. You got the Legado del Fantasma, Raul Mendoza, and Joaquin Wilde. We're probably going to be the next tag team champions, maybe on TV, or they might stretch it out until the next takeover, which is on Survivor Series weekend and War Games. That's War Games. That's the next takeover. Then they're going to have another takeover in December, a special takeover. I don't know when that's going to be. When that's going to be, I don't know when. Maybe on TLC weekend. Who knows? And then you got Imperium. So basically 3 teams revolving around one belt in NXT. There's not any other teams I can think of that are in the tag team division in NXT. And this year is gone, thanks to the guy almost ruining Keith Lee and Adam Cole by putting that, Keith Lee winning the double title up on Instagram. Then basically Indus went bye-bye. Malcolm Bivens went bye-bye. We haven't seen him since. We haven't seen them since either. So I don't know. It might. They're thinking of maybe bringing back the Forgotten Sons without Jason Riker, because I don't know what's going on with Gunner, since he's been pro-Trump lately, and Wesley Blake and Cutler. I don't know what they're doing. They're going to repackage them. I don't know what they're doing. The tag team division on all three brands sucks. Just sucks. It's fucking horrible. Just bad. Just really bad. And if you want to look for good tag team wrestling, go to Ring of Honor. Well, not even a little bit of Ring of Honor. They got the Briscoes. They got the Bouncers. They got Jay Lethal, and Jonathan Gresham I believe as a tag team champions. I might be wrong on that. I haven't watched Ring of Honor in so long. I know Jay Lethal's in the Pure tournament with Silas Young and the returning Matt Sydal, and a couple other guys, a couple of new guys there. And I think Jonathan Gresham's in the tournament, the Pure tournament, which is beginning soon. So they get that. I think they're starting the tapings on September the 17th, I believe. I could be wrong, but we're gonna see new episodes of Ring of Honor TV coming up. That's gonna be good. So Ring of Honor is coming back, which is awesome. New Japan's back, fucking awesome. They're leading to some new shows coming up in September. The G1's, I think, coming up soon. Fighting Spirit Unleashed is coming up later this month. Not the one that was supposed to happen this year. Not Fighting Spirit Dynasty or whatever it was called. It was supposed to be called at Madison Square Garden, which got canceled through this fucking virus. And I was thinking of going. Fucking virus ruined everything. Just ruined that. But New Japan's doing pretty good. Naito is the double champion again. I think Minoru Suzuki is the never openweight champion. He beat the crap out of Shingo. Taiji Ishimori is the new junior heavyweight champion. Beat the crap out of Hiromu Takahashi. Really beat the crap out of him. And that's basically. And Yano won the King of Pro Wrestling tournament thing. That little thing that Okada was talking about, where you win and then you have to fight. You fight all the way up and then you get like points. Not points, but you basically hold the title, and the winner, you fight all the way up to Wrestle Kingdom, and then the winner becomes the King of Pro Wrestling. That gets that little title. Not a title, but he just becomes King of Pro Wrestling. And then the points reset. Then everything resets right after Wrestle Kingdom. And then they go through the next through 2021. Who's going to be the King of Pro Wrestling? Blah blah blah. I believe Moxley's still the United States champion. I believe. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about the United States title. I think they forgot about that. I don't remember who the junior heavyweight tag team champions are. I don't know the heavyweight tag team champions. I don't know. I haven't. I'm starting to try to get back to New Japan since this fucking virus. Since they came back way back in a couple months ago. So I'm starting to get back to New Japan, and that's that. And that's it. That's all I got to say about that. So SmackDown ends with Jey Uso winning the opportunity to face Roman. I gave the match 2.5 out of 5 stars, and that's all I got to say about that. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure you like the video and hit that subscribe button down below. Smash the like button to death. Subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell to get notified of when I go live or when I do a video. And trolls, you know what to do. Smash the like button because that's all you can do. Just make asses out of yourself and give me views. Thank you for the views. You fucking idiots. And that's all I got to say about that. So thanks to Thomas Herrera for coming in for a little bit. And didn't have much of a chat tonight. That's fine. I don't really give two shits. But if we have a big chat, we have a little chat. That's fine. That's all I got to say about that. But whoever else is watching, thank you for watching. Share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to friend me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. Maybe I'll friend you and follow you back. I don't know. I really don't care if you're a troll. I'm not going to follow you back or friend you because you're a bunch of fucking idiots. That's all I got to say about that. And that's it. So that's it for my SmackDown review. Once again, 7 out of 10 stars for SmackDown. It was a pretty good show. I might be overrating it a little bit. It's just my opinion, my show. And if you don't like it, well, fuck you. And that's that. And that's it. So thank you all for watching. Peter Gunn was signing off. Check out my rant on Vince McMahon being a complete dick and telling people that have YouTube channels and Twitch channels and do Cameo, you're not doing it anymore unless you're gonna get fired, suspended, or fined. I think it's a stupid idea. So I don't know what's gonna happen now with like Adam Cole, AJ Styles, Lana, and Asuka, because they all do, you know, different things. Lana does TikTok, Adam Cole and AJ Styles do Twitch, Asuka does YouTube, Mia Yim does YouTube, so they're gonna be off YouTube until Vince finally gets into his head that they can do it. But it's detrimental to the company. Fuck you, Vince. Fuck you, and go fuck yourself, stupid old senile bastard. That's all I gotta say about that. Fuck you, man. And that's that. So leave your comments down below for SmackDown, and leave your comments on the rant video. Let me know what you think. Subscribe to the PG Rants channel, my other channels as well. All the channels are down below in the description box. Follow me on Twitter at my Twitter link, which is down below in the description box. And as always, share the videos all over the goddamn internet, and don't forget to tap that bell. And that's that. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. I'm going to edit this up, and then I'm going to probably have a late night snack, and then I'm going to go to bed. I got to start a long weekend of work tomorrow. Let's start my Labor Day weekend working, which sucks, but it is what it is. Going to make the money you wish you had, and that's all I got to say about that. And that's pretty much all I got to say. So thank you for watching. I'll be back tomorrow night on the Peter Gilmore YouTube Wrestling channel with my all-out review for AEW. Should be a great show tomorrow night from AEW, as always. But we'll see what happens with that. So I'll see you guys tomorrow night. But for now, I'm Peter Gilmore signing off. If you're down with that, I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. And also, I got another 2 words for you. 3 words for you. Suck my dick. And that's all I got to say about that. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the Peter Gilmore YouTube Wrestling channel. But for now, I'm out. Peace, bitches.